Hi guys, welcome to Math Lesson 112. We're on pages 223 through 224. So make sure you have those pages in front of you. If you do not, then you need to pause your video and find the correct pages. All right, we're talking about reducing fractions by dividing by 3. It's the same thing as reducing fractions by dividing by 2. You just changed to dividing by 3 instead of 2. To reduce your fraction, remember that means that you're making your fraction smaller. So you're cambiando your fraction into algo más pequeño, una fracción más pequeño. So you do that by dividiendo el número arriba by un número y dividiendo el número abajo por lo mismo número. Okay? So, for example, let's look at number 1. It says reduce these fractions by dividing by 3. So letter A, 3 divided by 3 is what? 1, very good. So 1 goes in the numerator. Then 9 divided by 3 is what? 3, so 3 goes in your denominator. Very good. Okay, let's try the next one. 6 divided by 3. 2, excellent. Again, we have 9 divided by 3. What's that? 3. Good job. And that's it. Okay, let's look at letter C. 3 divided by 3. Once again, that's 1. Then we have 12 divided by 3. What's that? 4. So our fraction reduces to 1/4. All right, so I want you to try letter D on your own. Okay, exercise 2 says solve the story problem, so let's look at that one. Benjamin has 12 cheese sticks. Have you ever had cheese sticks? Like deditos de queso? Oh, I love those. So he is sharing them equally with 2 friends. How many cheese sticks will each boy have? Okay, so he's sharing them equally. That means he's dividing them. So I'm going to need to divide to solve this problem. So how many people are getting the cheese sticks? Well, it's Benjamin and 2 friends. So I'm going to divide my 12 cheese sticks by the 3 boys to find out how many each boy will get. So you'll divide it and you'll put on the line that that's how many cheese sticks each boy gets. All right, exercise 3 says divide and check. Let's look at letter A together. Again, I am only going to divide with you. You need to check on your own. Okay, I have 960 divided by 8. Let's start with our first number, 9. What's 9 divided by 8? How many groups of 8 are in 9? 1 time, very good. So now I have 1 times 8. And we know that that is 8. So my next step is to subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. Very good. My next step is to compare. Is 1 less than 8? Yes, it is. So now I need to bring down my 6. 16 divided by 8. What is the answer? 2, very good. So I put the 2 above the 6. Make sure that you're keeping everything in a nice straight line. 2 times 8 is 16. Now I subtract. 6 minus 6 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. I don't really need to write my second 0. It's not necessary. Now I compare. Is 0 less than 8? Yes, it is. I have one more number. I have a 0. So I need to bring down that number. I'm not done yet. So I bring that number all the way down. 0. Can I divide 0 by 8? No, there are no zeros. But I'm not done. I can't just leave my problem like this. If you leave your problem así, it's wrong, okay? No puede terminar así. ¿Qué necesita hacer para terminar su problema? Necesita poner un 0 aquí. Every number here, you need to have a number above it to show that you divided. 0 times 8 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0. Now I'm done and I can check by multiplying 120 by 8. Okay? All right. Now I want you to flip your page to 223. You make sure that you do the second problem. On page 223, exercise 4 says write the Arabic numbers. That means just write the regular numbers for the Roman numerals that you see. So first of all, we have L. What is L? I mixed it in here. L is 50. Very good. All right, then you have M. M for meal. 1,000. Very good. Then you have C, like cien. So C is 100. And then letter D, you have D. D is 500. Very good. Now yesterday we looked at the fact that when you have a smaller number in front of a bigger number, you subtract. But when you have your smaller number after, or the same number after, then you add. So let's look at letter E together. You have XLI. Well, X I know, excuse me, let me get out a good marker here. Okay. X I know is 10. L I know is 50, so that's a bigger number. Put it like this. And I know is 1. Okay, so here I have a smaller number in front of a bigger number. So that means I need to subtract 50 minus 10. Well, I know that that answer is 40. Now I have 1 here, so I need to add 40 plus 1. So this equals 41, because XL is 40 plus 1 is 41. All right, let's try the next one. MCM. Well, I'm going to start with M. I know that's 1,000. C is 100 and M is 1,000. Since I have this C, the 100, right in front of this M, that means I subtract. So I know that I have 1,000 something. Well, here's 1,000 minus 100. What's 100 before 1,000? 900. So it would be 1,900. Okay? All right, and I want you to go ahead and try G and H on your own. Okay, number 5 says write the Roman numerals. So now it's your turn to write the letters. Let's work on these together. Letter A is 126. Okay, so first let's start with the 100. How do we show 100? With a C, very good. How about the 20? That would be count by tens, X for 10, another X for 20, 10, 20. How do I show 6? Well, remember we need to write V for 5 and then I for 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. So there I have 126. All right, let's try this one, 555. Let's start with our first one, 500. Well, that's easy. We know that's D. How about 50? That's easy too. We know that's L. How about 5? Easy peasy once again. We know that's V. All done. All right, let's look at letter C. 1,234. Let's start with our first number, 1,000. That would be M. 200. Well, we know 100 is C, so to have 200s, we need 2 C's. 30. Well, we know 10 is X, so to have 30, we need 10, 20, 30. And then we have 4. Well, we know 4, we have to subtract 1 from 5 to get IV. So that's how you write it. M, C, C, X, 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 I, V. Okay, now let's, for number 6, exercise 6, you need to multiply. Exercise 7 is a measurement equation. I chose not to do this one with you because I want to see how well you do it on your own, okay? So you have 12 bushels minus 12 pecks equals how many pecks? So you're going 2 pecks. Find the unit you need to change, then convert it. If you need any help at all, if you're not sure, let me know and I'll help you. All right, number 8 says solve the equation. So I just want to remind you that when you see parentheses, that means do me first. So I have 8 plus 24 divided by 3 minus 8. Well, what's 24 divided by 3? It's 8. So that means I have 8 plus 8 minus 8. What's 8 plus 8? 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. So that's my answer. All right, and try letter B on your own. 72 times 0 is in the parentheses, so that comes first. Then plus 6 minus 5. For your homework, it says write the 9 times table on a separate sheet of paper. And number 2, reduce these fractions, and then it has the parentheses divide by 2. So that means divide each fraction, your numerator, your number on top, and your denominator, your number on the bottom, by 2. All right, that's it for today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you very much, and I'll see you in our next lesson. Bye.